Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Miranda Vidi here, and in today's video I'm going to be testing new makeup. Specifically today though, the focal point is the new MAC Studio Fix foundation. This is reformulated. It does have claims that is the same pretty much in terms of like coverage, finish, and all of that. The only difference now is that it has more skincare in it. So if you would like to see my first impressions on this, and then a wear test and a few other new products that I will be testing today, then keep on watching. Okay, so I have the foundation here. I'm going to be trying out MAC's new Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 24-hour matte foundation plus oil control. Now, the difference between this claim and the old one is this one seems to be more skincare derived. So like there's way more skincare incorporated with this formulation essentially. But they do also say that it's still gonna have that same full coverage, that same like great flawless finish and all of that. So we're here to test it and see how it works, if it's any different. I do remember the old MAC formulation. I worked for MAC for years, and Studio Fix was my go-to foundation back then. I did get a different shade this time around. I do have a video on my page about maybe like 2-3 years ago testing C8, and that is a good shade. Like, it does match me, but the way that I like to do my makeup, it's better for me to get a deeper foundation because I like to brighten. So the shade that I got is NC47. I'm not quite NC45, and NC50 is deeper. Although I can make it work, I used NC50 for years. I'm gonna go right in and we're gonna start applying the foundation. I did already prep my skin prior with my primer and my color corrector and my brows. So we're going in. NC47 is a good match. It matches me pretty much perfectly. You guys can see that going into my skin, and it's like, it matches. And MAC foundations do tend to oxidize, so I think this is like absolutely perfect because I think it will get a little bit deeper. We'll see. This is a new formulation, so maybe it doesn't, but color match wise, NC47 is definitely my shade. I've always been able to go between neutral cool and their cool. Like their C's are more so olive, and then their NCs is like yellow neutral, and then their NW is like red pink. It's like usually the opposite in other brands. It still smells the same. This has that same like MAC foundation smell. Okay. Okay, let me get nice and close. So that is the foundation. Blend it in. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but we're gonna see. So I'm gonna go in. I'm actually testing out a new concealer. I'm finally testing out the viral Hourglass concealers. I've had these concealers for at least 2 months now, and now I'm finally getting the chance to try it. So I have 2 shades. I have Maple and I have Dune. I always like to use a more so natural looking shade mixed with a brightener. So we're gonna go in with Maple, which is the more natural looking shade. It's like closer to being my color. So we're gonna go and use that. And then we're gonna go in with Dune, which is the brightener, and I'm gonna only use that under my eye. And we are gonna let this concealer sit a little bit on, I'm gonna do on my nose too. We are gonna let this concealer sit a little bit along with the foundation kind of setting in. The foundation does feel very lightweight, doesn't feel like anything is, again, it still has that classic MAC foundation scent. It is matte, like it's drying down. I can feel that it's drying down. It looks matte as well. So I find that interesting. I've been hearing mixed reviews on people saying it's great and then other people saying it's different, but to me it's giving the same. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and blend out this concealer in the center of my face and around my mouth while it's still kind of sitting there for a few more seconds. Ooh. I'm gonna blend out under the eye. Yeah, it actually dries pretty quickly. Okay. I'm not like blown away by the concealer, but we'll see how it all comes together. This is nice. I'm starting to see why people like the concealer. I don't know, I feel like it's like a little bit smoothing. A little bit smoothing. Wasn't too sure at first, but okay. This is nice. I haven't set anything. I'm just testing a whole bunch of new stuff on my face. So I used a different color corrector than I normally do. This is the Live Tinted Hue Stick in the shade Rise. So I use that to color correct. Then I'm using the new foundation and the concealer. Yeah. I am liking this. So the next new product that I'm going to try, well, it's not new, like I've tried the product before, it's just a different shade, will be the Huda Beauty Peach Pie setting powder. I've used this before. I use Blondie, that's my shade. So I'm using Peach Pie today. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face off cam because everything else that I'm using is the same. I'll come back with like my first impressions of the foundation and the concealer and the powder. Okay, you guys, I'm a little bit pressed for time. I do have to go. I am going to do a wear test, so I am gonna come back and record how this wore throughout the rest of my day. I'll tell you guys what is on my lips. I'm wearing the Makeup Forever liners in Dimensional and Limitless Brown. I've been wearing these as of late. My lipstick is Cover Star by Charlotte Tilbury. It's just like this beautiful nude lipstick. Let me just pull it out for you guys. This color right here. And then my lip gloss on top is Anastasia Cantaloupe Lip Gloss. I will be back and let you guys know how this foundation held up today. I will be wearing it for like 10, 11 plus hours because of my shift. So, I'll be back. So, I'm filming this in my bathroom lighting, and I just want to get up and close and personal. This foundation held up well. I used my One Size setting spray and a little mist of Kryolan. I got compliments throughout the day on how my skin looked, and let's see. This is just my eye makeup kind of getting a little bit crazy after a long day of work, but I would say this foundation is giving. It held up really well. I don't feel like my skin looks overly greasy at all. Like literally at all. There's like really not a lot of oil. I'm going to turn my bathroom light on and put flash so you can see what it looks like with flash. So you can see a little bit more with the flash on in the dark, where I'm like a little bit oily here and just a little bit, but it's like so subtle. But I think my skin looks great after 11 plus hours. It is 11:30 at night and I applied this makeup at like 10 a.m. So I'll put the hours on the screen. So, and this is with me running around, sweating a bit at work, like getting it in, and I just feel like my face still looks good. If I really wanted to, I could touch up a little bit here and a little bit here, but like this is the least amount of oily that I've gotten, like with good foundations that I have. So this is a yes. I would give this an 8 out of 10. Not really a fan of the classic MAC foundation scent, but I think the coverage is good. I think the color match was good. I would get a deeper shade for the summer, so I would go to NC50 for the summertime. But yeah, this is a good foundation. What do we think? Let me know in the comments if you have tried the new formula, if you like it, if you hate it. Let's chit chat in the comments. Rate and subscribe. Share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I would love for you to join my community. I hope you guys enjoyed this review video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, loves. This photo right here is what I took after I freshly applied my makeup. This was after my wear test. So you can see where I got a little bit oily. But overall, like I said, I think this foundation is really good. Let me know in the comments if you try.